This week's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/DJ Force X. There are over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Hello and welcome to the DJ Force X podcast, episode 77. Apologies for the slight delay in the release of this one, but we are here. We have Ryan, the frontman from Miss May I. They are currently out supporting their new album, which is out now on Nuclear Blast. It is called Shadows Inside, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's a great, if you love Miss May I, you're going to love this record. It's a definite next level effort. Go check it out. Go stream it. Go listen to it. Go catch them live. They got a whole host of dates on their website right now. They've got a whole bunch of US dates, which they're on at the moment, and they have announced, as of recording this, a European tour. So look out for all my people over in the UK and France, Germany, all the kind of European countries that kind of come along with that. But yes, again, thank you for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're not, if you're a regular listener, welcome back. Still looking for some feedback, stuff like that, some reviews. If you're enjoying the guests that I'm getting on the show, I really appreciate you logging on to like iTunes and stuff like that and just leaving a review. It kind of helps up the podcast, helps us support these artists as well. Also, check out my sponsors, one at the start of the show, the one for Audible, and check out the one for Fixed Records, or Fixed Music, I should say. I've got a 10% discount code for that. You can check out the new Cell Dweller, new Scandroid, new Blue Neon, or Neon Blue, I should say, which is kind of like a synthwave effort from Blue Starly. It's pretty cool. But go check that out. The code is ForceX, that's FORCEX, and you get 10% off your first purchase, which is awesome. Let me know if you do it. Let me know what you purchased as well, and I'll give you a shout out on the Twitter and the Facebook and whatnot. That'd be really cool. But yes, this is Ryan from Miss May I. Enjoy.
Yeah, that was very punctual.
Oh, I tried to be.
Yeah.
Cool. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm in a green room, and it's air conditioned.
Oh, excellent.
And we're in Texas today, and we are officially in the summer heat. We had not seen it until today.
Oh, okay.
It is real today.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm based in Florida, so it's a real a lot of the time. So.
Yeah, we only went through Pensacola, and it was kind of mild the day that we went. But when we got here, it's freaking humid. It's hot now.
Yeah, it's getting that way. It's certainly not nice. So being used to the kind of European weather, myself being from England, but it's
yeah.
It's a lot to get used to.
Yeah, much more mild.
Yeah. So first of all,
how long have you been here?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
And you can't really get used to it. You just sort of know when to not go outside, or or when to pack a few extra T-shirts. I think there's the other one as well. So.
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you for doing this. First and foremost, I know because you literally start the tour today, don't you?
Yeah. We did a couple shows to route ourselves here since Ohio was so far from the first show with the full tour.
Yeah.
But today's the first day with all of the band. So we're pretty excited. It should be pretty cool.
Cool. Well, you've got a new album coming out on Friday. Is it next Friday?
Oh my God,
sorry.
Friday.
Is it next Friday?
Yeah,
next Friday.
It snuck up quick.
It has snuck up quick. I've heard a couple of tracks from it. It's really good. I mean, I'm a fan of yours. I've followed you guys for a while. And I'm looking forward to hearing the full thing. I haven't quite heard it yet, so.
Thank you. I'm excited for everybody to hear it. It's been done for a really long time now, on our end. So it's cool that it's finally about to hit everybody's ears, because we've been sitting on, I think we finished December the 10th, so we've been sitting, as far as the performance end of it, so we've been sitting on it for a long time. I'm excited for it to finally come out.
Awesome. So, are you playing many of the new tracks on your tour that's about to commence?
Yeah, we put all 3 of them that are released so far in the set.
Okay, cool.
So we're playing Shadows Inside, Lost in the Gray, and Swallow Your Teeth. We did Lost in the Gray in Europe. It was the only song that was out while we were there.
Yeah.
And then Shadows Inside dropped right after we got home from that, and had a few days to kind of sit there and solidify itself, and then we started playing that, and Swallow Your Teeth dropped the very first day of this tour as well. So it's been pretty good. The reaction's been really good to them, and they're smashing it on Spotify, which is cool. We're getting a lot of tweets about it and stuff. Yep. So it's been pretty. It's cool. I love the few weeks you get every record cycle, like as you're about to release the record. They're always really exciting.
Yeah, that buzz period where it's just kind of building up. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel much more important to normal because people are excited about the songs that are about to come out and stuff. So it's nice. It's always a really good time.
Cool. So with that, what are your plans? Obviously, after this tour, this US leg, are you planning to go back to Europe? Are you playing any of the festivals, for instance?
Yeah, we've announced a couple of the festivals over there in August. August.
Yeah.
We're about to announce some more cool stuff around that. Probably next week. I think we finally got it all locked in. We were a little late to the game. We actually hadn't been over there in a long time, and had such a good time and a successful time when we just went over that we really rushed to make those couple festivals work.
Cool.
Since we had such a good time. So I know we're doing that. I know we'll get to go back there for a few days. It won't be a full tour, but at least, it'll be cool. We'll go back for this. And I believe it's Summer Breeze and Zaxxed Fest. And then we're just going to try to stay on tour all year. I think that's kind of our thing. We're only going to do 2 shows in July. We got 2 festival dates in the U.S., but we'll hit it again in August, and then we're going to try to play everywhere that we can while the weather's nice enough to play, and try to get them in before the winter hits and it's more difficult to tour.
Yeah, cool. So what can people expect from this album? Obviously, you've released a couple of tracks already. Have you got any, is there any kind of tracks that you haven't released yet that kind of you're really excited about?
Yeah, it's a relatively short record. It's with 10 songs, but we wanted to make sure that every single song was on point, and we just really wanted to start this new label relationship off with a bang. We had a okay record cycle with Deathless. It was pretty fun, but we feel like this new one is it's just a next level record for us with the producers we used and how great the mix ended up on top of the songs already being awesome. It just it feels a lot like it did when we released Monument. That was a really exciting time, and we had a lot of pride in the record, and it just felt like we made something really special, and that's sort of how this one feels. I think that's probably why it felt like it's taking forever for the damn thing to come out, too.
So moving from, just talking about, obviously you mentioned the labels just then, so moving from a label like Rise to Nuclear Blast, how is that for you guys? I know it can, there's obviously an element of excitement and things like that, but what differences have you seen between the two so far?
It's a much bigger company overall, Nuclear Blast is, and everything with being a bigger company will come along with that. So in the U.S., it's really cool. We've always been used to a really tight team with Rise, we had a great time. Every record we released, and we don't even have one of those cool horror stories about like leaving our label and going to a new one. Like we're still friends with all those guys and stuff. It's just we have already done 5 records with them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy. You know, it's a lot of records, and we just felt like it was time to try something new. So when SharpTone came along, who's partnered with Nuclear Blast, and SharpTone's fronted by some really great guys that we've been working with for years, indirectly through like other bands that we're friends with. And Nuclear Blast brings this international side to it, where we've got this really great opportunity now to try and make more out of going to Europe and more out of going to the UK. It's been really cool. It's new, obviously, but like I said, with 5 records with another label, it's really cool so far.
Cool.
A lot of new people to meet, try to get linked up with, and get on the same page. But we've had a great time so far. SharpTone and Nuclear Blast are going to be a cool thing for us, I think.
Awesome. That's good to hear, because I was looking at your discography and I saw you were with Rise for a little while, and I was just sort of curious because Rise are one of those labels that have grown significantly since I've been aware of them, and the sort of like bands they've had on there, and the buzz they get.
Since we signed, they grew. It's wild. It was really cool to be in their roster through that growth time. It was really fun because, not only were we friends with most of the bands that were coming through the label, because we were touring with a lot of them, but the dudes at the label were really cool, and it was fun to watch the label kind of blow up, and fun to benefit from it. Yes, well. and now it's cool. Now we're with Nuclear Blast, and it's funny. Like I remember I went to the headquarters in out in California a few months back, and we were doing music videos and stuff. And I was just in a merch warehouse for them, and I was just punishing the poor people at the merch warehouse, just like, so you guys got this get this vintage machine head thing that I've been looking for, and they're like, oh yeah, let's go look. And I'm like going around to all the cool, because they got so many cool bands on their label too. You always benefit from how cool your label is. Nice.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. So I've got a couple of questions left for you, then I can let you get back to the rest of your day. And I don't know if you've sound checked yet or you're on the way, but I can let you get back to that. These are sort of questions I regularly ask on this show, and they're sort of just aimed at your background and things like that. So what are your 3 top albums that you could say molded you to the person, musician that you are today?
I just did one of these for HMV, I think.
Okay.
And it was really hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me to come up with these lists. So I decided that I should just always use the ones that I listen to the most.
Yeah.
And I listened to Astro Creep 2000 by White Zombie a lot.
Oh, nice. Excellent album.
That's what I got into that when I was in middle school. I remember it being on the Cable Guy soundtrack.
Yeah.
And in that movie, and I remember it from Beavis and Butthead. So I listen to that all the time. Let's see, what else? I listen to Tool all the time.
Yeah.
And I listen to, let's see, what's a new one I've been listening to? I listen to this band called The Neighborhood a lot.
Okay.
I really like the singer of that band.
Cool.
And I listen to that all the time. I had a roommate who showed me that one time, and I've been obsessed with it for like a year.
Excellent. I have to check them out. I was actually fortunate enough to see White Zombie live many, many years ago. And I loved,
really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That was back in London. I want to say 97, 96, around that time.
Yeah.
They played one of the, unfortunately the venue's gone now, but one of the nice venues in London, the Astoria. And it was a very good show. And
at the Astoria?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was a That was a long time ago, though. It's kind of showing my age, but, you know. That's all good.
Yeah.
Got a couple of others. What's the most bizarre situation you found yourself in whilst in this band?
The most bizarre?
Yeah.
We saw... Oh, yeah, I'll just go. Let's go the ballin' route, I guess. We saw a... Is it mom and daughters skiing behind a tour bus one time?
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. There were two buses. It was us and Killswitch and Gage parked beside each other. And, you know, like, there's only, like, one window in the American buses in the back.
Yeah.
It's pretty small, but, like, in comparison to the bus, that's a big window when you're inside. And I don't know how, but I guess they just didn't see that there was a window in our bus. And they just went between Killswitch's bus and trailer and just started, you know, taking a whiz in the parking lot. And we were at a club, too. We weren't at a festival tour or something.
Yeah.
We were just at a regular club. And it was really late at night. It was really strange. And that's probably one of the more bizarre ones.
Wonderful. Cool. What are your hobbies away from music? So when you're not writing, performing, recording with Miss May I, what do you do?
Oh my God, dude! I don't do anything.
No.
We are so busy all year round that when I go home, my thing is just to hang out. I like to.
Okay.
I should just tell people that coffee is my hobby.
Coffee.
Like we go
all right.
home and yeah, I just sit and drink coffee and chill. I mean, we've been averaging like 9. With, like, music videos and recording and stuff, we've been averaging, like, 9 months of travel for about 7 or 8 years straight now.
Okay.
So every minute that we get at home where I get to take a break,
yeah.
I'm just, like... I went to L.A., which was really nice, and lived there for about 2 months when we did the record, and hiking was so cool there. That was really fun.
Cool.
I live in Ohio still, and there's not as much going on in the area where I live when I'm off tour. So I do a lot of just sitting, hanging out, drinking coffee, that sort of thing.
Fair enough. Cool. Finally, last one. Where can people reach you? Where's the best place to reach out to Miss May I?
We do the various social medias.
Yep.
The Instagram is really fun. We have a really good time directly talking on the Instagram. The Facebook is massive, and Facebook is so massive that it's almost a little overwhelming at this size. It's hard to directly interact. The Twitter is really fun. Miss May I Band is all of that stuff.
Cool.
You can find us by searching Miss May I Band. Yeah, hit us up on the Twitter and the Instagram and the Facebook, and we try our best to get in and reply to everybody and have a good time.
Cool.
MissMayImusic.com is your center for all the tour dates, music videos, pre-orders, everything you need.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck with this tour. Good luck with the record as well. I wish it be very successful for you. And from the tracks I've heard so far, I feel it's going to be. So
thank you.
It's going to be good. Thank you again, Ryan. And yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Cool, man. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, thanks, man. Have a good one.